Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're diving into what to expect from your favorite series on Starlife. The drama is getting intense, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into today's shocking episode.
The episode picks up in the tense hospital corridors, heavy with grief and tension. Gaurav, still trembling from the shock of losing Aman, turns to Ragav with pleading eyes. His voice quivers, filled with desperation and concern. "By what will happen to the baby?" he asks, his words weighed down by fear and uncertainty. The camera focuses on Ragav, his face a storm of anger, sorrow, and bitterness. His jaw is tight, eyes burning with grief, every breath a struggle. After a long pause, Raghav's voice cuts through the silence, chilling and final. "I don't even want to see the baby's face," he says, his tone sharp and unwavering. "She will not come to our home. If the baby dies, it's good, and if she survives, admit her to an orphanage." His words hang in the air like a physical weight, shocking Gaurav and the family members present. Raghav's grief has twisted into anger and harsh judgment. He continues, his voice breaking, trembling with pain. "For me, Anjali, Ganesh, Sapna, and the baby all died along with my son." Tears begin to stream freely down his face, his shoulders shaking with the magnitude of his loss. Gaurav steps closer, trying to reach him, laying a comforting hand on his brother's shoulder. "It's not your fault. Control yourself, breathe," he murmurs gently, but Raghav remains consumed by anguish. His sobs echo through the hospital corridors, creating a haunting silence around the room, emphasizing the depth of his heartbreak. Meanwhile, Yuvraj's sinister plan moves forward. One of his goons approaches the hospital, dressed inconspicuously, blending with visitors. His expression is cold, methodical, and ruthless. He approaches the nurse guarding the baby's ward, claiming to be the baby's uncle. His tone is calm but insistent, masking the violence in his intentions. "Where is the baby?" he asks. The nurse, fully aware of the danger, must think quickly. She lies convincingly. "I'm sorry, the baby, she didn't survive." The words are deliberate, soft, and yet sharp, a protective deception meant to save the child. The goon immediately calls Yuvraj, his voice tinged with urgency and triumph. "Boss, the baby, she's dead," he reports. Yuvraj's face lights up with cruel satisfaction. A slow, sinister smile spreads across his lips as he leans back in his car, silently celebrating what he believes to be a complete victory. In his mind, he has successfully crushed advocate Anjali Awasthi's life entirely, teaching her a lesson through the destruction of everyone she holds dear. His gloating is palpable, a stark contrast to the chaos unfolding in the hospital. Back in the hospital, Ganesh acts swiftly. He approaches the nurse, gratitude shining in his eyes, and thanks her for her courage and honesty. "Thank you. Thank you for keeping the baby safe," he whispers, voice thick with emotion. His hands are clasped in front of him as he pleads. "Please, keep this a secret. Don't let anyone know she's alive." The nurse nods, understanding the danger surrounding the child. Ganesh exhales slowly, relief mingling with anxiety. Ganesh then turns to Sapna, urgency in his eyes, and instructs her firmly, "Sapna, you must leave the hospital with the baby immediately. Do not reveal to anyone that she is alive." Sapna hesitates for a moment, the baby cradled carefully in her arms, her eyes wide with fear and concern. Why must we hide her?" she asks softly. Ganesh's expression hardens, his voice low but intense. "Chandraban and his son, they will kill the baby. They are demons. You must protect her at all costs." Sapna nods solemnly, her steps quick and purposeful as she leaves the hospital, holding the baby tightly, aware of the heavy responsibility now resting on her shoulders. Meanwhile, Ganesh approaches Ragav, folding his hands respectfully, his eyes filled with a mixture of fear, sorrow, and determination. Ragav, seeing him, recalls the image of Aman's lifeless face, a vision that fuels his wrath. His hand rises in anger, a reflexive gesture of grief and accusation. Ganesh steps back cautiously, sensing the danger in confronting a man so broken by loss that Raghav's voice is thunderous now, a mixture of pain and fury. My son died because of your daughter. I hold your entire family responsible for my loss, he shouts, tears streaming down his cheeks. The hospital room feels suffocating, the weight of his grief pressing down on everyone present. Anjali, she will never stand on her feet again, he continues, cursing the family with a mixture of anguish and rage. The words reverberate through the sterile hospital walls, each syllable heavy with sorrow. At that exact moment, hospital staff enter, wheeling Aman's body on a stretcher. Ganesh, driven by instinct and love, tries to approach to see Aman one last time, to honor his memory. But Abhay and Vaibhav block him with harsh hands, physically pushing him back. Ganesh stumbles, falling to the ground, the weight of both grief and injustice pressing down on him. The nurse moves forward to assist him, but Abhay, stern and unyielding, warns him sharply, "Never show your face here again, or face the consequences." Ganesh's heart breaks further, but he quietly leaves the hospital, holding back the urge to argue or confront. The Rajput family solemnly carries Aman's body from the hospital. The scene slows down as the camera shows the family walking in silence, each step echoing the heartbreak of losing a beloved son and brother. In the background, a montage plays, flashbacks of Aman and Anjali's happiest moments, their laughter, celebrations, tender glances, and dreams for the future. The music is hauntingly soft, a melancholic symphony that emphasizes how Yuvraj's evil attack has shattered not just their lives, but their dreams and hopes. As the episode draws to a close, viewers are left with the heavy realization of loss, betrayal, and the fragility of life. Every character's grief is magnified: Raghav's unbearable sorrow, Gaurav's quiet despair, Sapna's protective fear, Ganesh's helplessness, all interwoven in a tapestry of tragedy. Precap. The story of Anjali's daughter Aarti begins to take center stage. Despite Sapna's disapproval, Aarti is determined and brave, pursuing her work as a reporter. She arrives at a location where women's smuggling is taking place, showing courage and commitment, foreshadowing that her path will be fraught with danger, yet driven by a sense of justice and moral responsibility. The stage is set for a new chapter, filled with suspense, courage, and the continuation of Anjali's legacy through her daughter. This ultra-expanded version emphasizes every emotional beat, reaction, and scene detail, quadrupling the original script's length while preserving all original plot points, dialogue, and outcomes.